Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Purple Elf Gaming here, and today we're playing some more Bloons Adventure Time Tower Defense. So today, we are doing once again the 1 tower only plus ultra boosting challenge, and today we're going to be doing it with Max. So we have a pretty good setup right now. If we look at our stats, 7 damage, 1.15 attack speed, 38 range, and 8 pierce, which is pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. My main worry for him is a little bit his pierce count. I'm worried a little bit that he's going to get overwhelmed with like hundreds of blue balloons, but because of how high his damage count, he might actually just skip them all, skip all of those layers. So if that ends up happening, then we should be good. So interesting thing is we're actually adding plasma goggles, which give plus 3 damage, plus 20% attack speed when activated, but of course it's an ability. Because when it's activated, this is a huge buff, and I'm not sure how much the uptime is, but considering we'll also, at least when he has support, it'll last twice as long, or basically, since the cooldown will be half as short, it could be a really big difference, and I think it could be quite useful. So, yeah. Let's get into this. I'm pretty excited for this. I think this should go pretty well. I have no idea how well, but pretty well. Fairly well, at the very least. Anyways, back on to Apple Forest. We continue on our way. So, I'm not so sure how big his range is going to be. I know his range won't be small, but I'm not sure if we're going to be able to use the water nymphs, because once again, for whatever dumb reason, Lady Rainicorn cannot, Lady Rainicorn is just huge, her hitbox, or her placement box, hitbox, I don't know what you want to call it, but it does not fit in this inner circle, which makes her incredibly very useful, which sucks quite a bit, but it's just something we sort of have to deal with. But we will try, or I will try, but first things first, we have the easy run, and that easy run, wait, we don't even have Max equipped right now. Okay, never mind, I'll be back in a second, because for whatever reason, he's not even in our party right now. That feels a little sad, I gotta admit it. I feel pretty dumb about that, but whatever, Ice King, you're no longer in our party. Now let's add Max, please. Max. Add to party. That's pretty dumb. But anyways, now that we actually have Max, we first off do Max solo. So I'm actually quite confident. I think Max is a super strong character. I know he got a pretty bad nerf, I forget in which update, but a couple months ago, before I actually started playing the game, because he used to be ridiculously OP, could solo and pop roll on some of the hardest maps in the game, not even at max level. So, I know he won't be able to do that again, but I wouldn't be surprised if besides Super Monkey, and he's probably him or Commander Cassie are probably the only ones that have any chance of getting close to Super Monkey's score. I'm not sure which. I honestly think Max has a decent chance, but Commander Cassie is also incredibly good. Which makes you think the 3 Dark-type towers are the 3 most powerful towers in the game. Makes you wonder if there might be one category of weapon that's a little bit more powerful than the others. There is, it's Dark, because Dragon Fangs, or Dragon Teeth, or whatever they're called, are super powerful. They're just so good, and they make a big difference. But the big thing changed with him, I believe, is currently he can get up to 3 darts for upgrades, 1 through an epic trinket, getting him up to 4, and then 1 more at level 10, getting him up to 5. I'm not sure how it worked, but in the previous update, you were able to get 8 darts with him. That's not true anymore, of course. Now the max is 5, and that's assuming you have level 10, which almost no one does. But I'm not sure how that worked. If I had to guess, it's that the epic trinket not only gave him plus 1 dart to start, but also gave him plus 1 dart with each of these, even more dart upgrades. Because that would total to 8 if you included it all. But I'm not sure, honestly, so regardless, it's incredibly powerful, was incredibly powerful, and still is incredibly powerful. But yeah, my prediction is probably, here's the thing, if we don't get overwhelmed by the amount of pierce, that these, he doesn't have enough pierce, I think he's gonna make it to around, I don't know, 60? Let's say 60. I'm quite confident, honestly. Max is a very powerful unit, and I have very high hopes for him. Except he almost died to a yellow balloon. Their fast throwing's gonna help, but, like, he may also have some of the smaller issues with simply fast balloons. Luckily, fast balloons basically stop existing once you get to the higher rounds, with the fastest balloon you see probably being purple. So he might actually have a harder time with the early rounds because of how high his damage count is, and because of how fast the yellow and pink balloons are. So I wouldn't be surprised to, like, right now, see here, he's having way easier over time with black and whites than he was with pinks and yellows, because he just has trouble with the speed, but he does the damage still. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know, by the way. How long do you think Max will last? Do you think I'll make it to around 60? That's my prediction, of course, but I have no idea if I'm right. I definitely could be wrong. It would not surprise me. What else, though? That's pretty much it. Today is Friday. Fridays are awesome days. They lead into the weekend, which, once again, most people like the weekend. I actually had a bit of a stomach ache today. I was feeling a little bit off today, but I'm feeling better now, which is good. Hopefully you guys are all feeling good as well. So, I'm feeling better now. I think I ate something weird. I had pineapple last night, so that probably messed with my stomach, because of its acidity or something like that. I don't know. But I'm feeling better now, which is good. Ready to have a nice weekend, which is going to be a nice break and just a nice day overall. Or a nice couple of days, I guess, because the weekend is more than one day. But yeah. I don't know. What else? That's pretty much it, to be honest. It's a pretty nice day. It's actually a really nice day for me. It's like 24 degrees out. This is like by far the nicest day we're probably gonna have for the rest of the year. Like, I'd be very surprised if we have a nicer day than this up until like March or April or May even, because this is a really nice day, like 24 degrees, sunny out, with very little wind. This like rarely happens in October, so really nice day. Wanted to take advantage of it, and I did. I got to go outside, do some nice stuff there. But you know what? It's just nice to take advantage of the weather while you have it. We're actually losing to pink balloons.
Don't panic. You still got this.
See, this is my point. I feel like if we do lose, it'll literally be because of pink balloons. So hopefully this is gonna go well. But I kinda doubt it. Yeah, we actually lose to pink balloons. Because it doesn't pierce. Okay, one more time. I want to actually have the abilities up, since we now haven't actually seen an attempt. It's only a 20% increase in attack speed, but that could totally make a big difference. So you ready to see me spend thousands of monkey money to get one ability back up? I am. Let's try close, actually. That's not gonna work. Maybe close from the beginning.
Saw this coming.
Monkey money. Say goodbye to my monkey money, guys. Close. Will close do anything? Maybe. Close is definitely better targeting for this. But we're still doing it. Honestly, I don't think we're beating this. Do I want to keep spending the monkey money? I really, really don't. I wish it refreshed your abilities like it does in V6. It kind of stinks that it doesn't. But unfortunately, that's going to be it. Us on round 35. That's really disappointing. I was thinking we could do way better than that, but you know what? I sort of suspected that he would have a weakness to pink balloons. Kind of like Marceline did, to be honest, but of course, she was able to overcome that. But I have a feeling that when he's buffed, he'll have a much, much easier time with this. Okay, anyways, let's try this once again. But this time, of course, we have support. Support's gonna make a big difference, I hope. Hopefully support will make a big difference. I don't know. First things first though, I feel like just upgrading is gonna be most important to start off with. The additional money income, thanks to Cobra, we should upgrade him much faster, which is just gonna be helpful overall. Because I feel like just the increased attack speed is gonna be enough to deal with the pink balloons and things like that, which will hopefully be enough. I'm still debating though whether or not I'm going to use Lady Unicorn and go for the water nymphs, because I'd be sacrificing good placement for increased attack speed, which I'm not sure if that's worth it, to be honest. His range isn't that large. I mean, it'll be increased slightly more with future buffs, but not by that much. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have, like, if he'll have the range to make it worth it, but he definitely could. I wish I knew exactly how much the water nymph buff increased. It does not say, unfortunately, but
Let's go.
I think I am going to risk it, so I'm going to save up some money now, and we're going to switch out and get the Unicorn and the water nymph set up, because I think we can do it. His range isn't that large, but to be honest, I feel like having both of these, like, an area over here is probably close to as good as the loop. I don't know, sort of have to wait and see. Also, once again, sorry about my voice if it sounds a little off. Like I said, well, actually, no, nothing to do with this. I have no idea why my voice is a bit off. It's been a bit sore the past couple of days. Like, it doesn't feel sore, but it sounds sore, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, as it is, we can probably turn off auto start now, and in this round we can probably do it, right? Right, yeah.
Let's do
okay.
this.
Lady Unicorn, is this gonna work? It's so far away. Like so far away.
동선한테 맛 좀 보여줘야겠는데?
How far off can we place you? Here. Is that gonna suck way too much? Maybe. I think that's in range. It's hard to tell, but I feel like that's in range.
Never fear.
And I'm gonna go for it, because I feel like it's worth it.
That feels to the max.
Is it worth it? I have no idea.
That felt good. Awesomer.
But I'm gonna hope that it is, and if not, then we can try again later. Because I feel like he has a decent enough range that it's gonna become worth it, especially because he didn't exactly have the best area of effect beforehand either. So I feel like this is overall gonna be better. Sort of have to wait and see on that, but I feel like it's gonna make a difference overall.
I ain't playing.
So next, I actually feel like adding the water nymphs now. I don't know why, if there's any particular reason why I want to add them early, but I feel like it's sort of just nice to get it over with, to a degree at least. So cheerleading #1 coming up any second now, right? Come on, Cobra. Cheerleading #1. That is increasing his attack speed, right? I think he's in range. I wish they had the buff icon like they do in BT6. It would make this so much simpler. Like, so much simpler, but whatever. What are you gonna do? There's a second one. I think that's in range overall. Now, let's add some more buffs, because that's sort of the whole point of this. We're super buff. We are super buffing overall. Now he's in range of Jake. Next big one is gonna be PB. She'll also, after her, will do Lemon Hope. This 50% attack speed increase, which is quite huge.
Yes.
I can move her down a little bit more so she's not doing as much damage. She'll still do damage later when they get later on in the track, but not enough. So I think this will be better for damage, conservation, and all that stuff. So we do have one of the water nymphs attacking, but I don't think they're actually... doesn't actually have any damage yet, so for the time being, I'm gonna assume everything's good with that. Lemon Hope time. Lemon Hope is another big buff.
Ready to
I don't know, I feel like this placement's working pretty well. Obviously, he hasn't died yet. Round 35 is coming up shortly, so we're gonna see, I guess, more of a bigger difference, see if we've done enough, if the support's gonna make the difference that we kind of need it to, in terms of him being able to deal with pinks and the yellows. Because, of course, like I said beforehand, those are issues right now. Sam, we just haven't placed Sam yet.
Hey,
That's
Bloom,
probably a
come out and
mistake.
play.
All of our support's just generally a good idea to have. Next is Marceline with their 10% increase in attack speed. Not huge, but I mean, every number counts. Speaking of which, we also actually need to upgrade both these to increase their musical trait. I've forgotten to do this in the past. I don't think it makes that big of a difference, but I believe it is a slight increase, if I'm right. I'm not sure. I know it increases their musician, like their musical item, so it should buff them in this way, but I don't know if it actually does. So I'm gonna assume it does. Why am I having such a hard time placing Marceline here? I know there's a spot. Okay. You are going to go over here. Thank you, Marceline.
Bring it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that actually increases it, but this is the one that increases her, yes, instrument weapon becomes even more powerful. I'm not sure if that increases the support buff or only increases their actual skill,
Awesome.
but regardless, I think it's worth getting. Okay, Flame Princess. Make sure you're in range without actually doing damage.
Here I come.
My style really is a work of dark.
What looks good? That looks
Things are about to
Max here.
Check right now. Is he in range? Oh, as soon as the ability's up, we'll check if he's in range. The ability is not up yet. And that's most of our support done. Obviously, not obviously, I've completely forgotten to point this out, but we already passed our previous record for solo, 46. Once again, I'm gonna say maybe like 67 this time, because I think that's when the double ZMG comes out, which I feel like could be then.
Let's go.
So we are in range. That ability cuts out as soon as the round ends. That's a little odd. But what are you gonna do? Let's upgrade Cobra to increase ability cooldowns. Or decrease ability cooldowns, rather. So let's see. How often can we have these abilities up? This one lasts half? Except it stops up. Like, it's hard to tell because it stops. Plasma. How often is Plasma up? Plasma's really not up for very long. That's not good. His base ability, which is super helpful against Moabs. That one is up. Once again, not that long, about half. And I feel like, well, I can't get an accurate reading, but I think it's about half for the final ability as well. So we have 3 of these. All of them last about half time, so we're gonna have to wait and see for this.
Here I come.
But are we missing any other support, or is it time for me just to add the Melancholy just cuz? Time for me to add the Melancholies just because. I don't know if it works. I doubt it works because that would be broken. But just in case for whatever reason it does work, we're going to do it anyways. Because we have the money to, and some people might say it does. And also, I think it just makes things look cool. So that's pretty important as well. Max, max, max. You are maxed. Almost. We still technically need Warrior PB's buff.
Whoa, that's a blast.
Oh, right, yeah, Warrior PBs, because I'm pretty sure, like I said, I'm not sure about Melancholy, but I know one of them's actually do stack. I think. I'm pretty sure one of them stack.
Ready to pop.
Not positive. 55, by the way, which is going well so far. 40,000 pops.
Ready.
What was I going to
Together we're
say?
stronger.
So yeah, I think my estimate of 67 is looking pretty good. Though, to be honest, I really, I don't know if I said this yet, but I would not be all that surprised if Max made it to the Bad Balloon and potentially even popped the Bad Balloon. Because I actually feel like he could have a much easier time with the Bad Balloon than, than Super Monkey did. Because of his ability. Simply Max's ability, his crit one, is insanely good. Like, insanely, insanely good. So, I have a feeling he could have a pretty easy time with this. Or do a pretty good job against the Bad Balloon. Okay, so these are officially going to be doing some damage, but the Water Nymph damage count is not that much. And the support buff is pretty helpful. So we're going to do it anyways. Cheerleading, can we fit in our number 4? Please fit somewhere. ZMG, that's good. Okay. I'm officially going to turn off Auto Start after this so we can actually get the ability to, or not get the ability, get our 4th Water Nymph fit. I'm going to activate abilities now just because it's the ZMG, why not? Ability, 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 and you can see how fast it gets wrecked. Except we still died to the insides.
Still got this.
Great. Well, you know what it's time for anyways? It's time for us to fit in some water nymphs. Because the extra water nymph could make a difference. Probably won't, but could. It would sort of suck if we lost around 60. Would not surprise me all that much overall, but would still definitely suck. Okay.
I'm game.
Not you. Cheerleading, and can we fit the final one? I think we can. Come on, there's totally room here. Give me a break, water nymphs. I know you can fit 4 in here because I've done it before. With the super monkey. If I've done it with the super monkey, I can totally do it with Max. Max is way smaller. He has a way smaller area that he takes up than the super monkey. Okay, that is so much space. Please tell me I have enough space for this. Please. Third and fourth. Come on, come on. Please, please fit. I saw that. 4 cheerleaders. We have them all. Let's add in 4th Lemon Hope just because. Now we just try our best and hope this works. Because if it doesn't work, then we don't really have many other options.
All right.
So hopefully this will just work. I'm confident, but I'm not so sure, honestly. It's a little hard to tell sometimes. Let's use the abilities. Hopefully we can do this. We were so close last time. And we beat it! 61! So he is fully supported, fully buffed out. But he is still going. I feel like he's gonna die, judging by how close that was. Next CMG encounter. I don't know what that is. I think it's around 67. Which would be my prediction, by the way. But this is looking really good. This is gonna be breaking our record, right? Because Finn made it to 66 as well, but I feel like it was because of support damage. I feel like otherwise he would have lost around 60. So I'm counting Finn as a 60 score. So I believe Max is now a higher scoring hero for this. Yeah, I mean, Super Monkey, I'm probably gonna save him for last, but considering he almost beat it without any support, we already know he's gonna be around 75 with support. So he'll actually probably be the only tower, except maybe Commander Cassie, still have high hopes for, that we will actually need to, what is it called? We'll actually need to go to a more advanced map.
Ready to pop.
But I have no idea. 64 is still going slowly, and definitely being a challenge, but we're still alive, so that's good. I'm actually gonna replace Jake simply because I don't want to use a continue again.
And ready to pop.
And if you sell him and replace him, sell and rebuy, fun fact, he actually resets the time travel ability, so you can do it again multiple times, which is pretty nice. I don't know why, but you can, so I'm just gonna take advantage of that, not question it. Another ZMG. Are we gonna do it? We used the abilities early this time, but there are 2 ZMGs now. I feel like we're gonna be able to beat the first one, but are probably gonna die to the second one. That's my honest opinion. I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But I don't know. First one's down. Close, but first one was beaten. Abilities again. Use them all. Can we do it? I think we can do it. Can we do it?
Go.
Maybe, potentially, yeah, we're good, right? We did it, 66 beaten, so I didn't actually, technically I said the next CMG round, but whatnot. I technically said 67, but we've already beaten that. Looking at this, my prediction is next CMG. Or not. Oh wait, no, we beat that, sorry. I thought we lost to that. 72? I remember 72 being a very difficult round. But I'm not sure. So next time I'm going to hold off on the abilities actually, because next time we can always reuse them. DDTs, that was actually much scarier than I thought they would be. I heard Max was really good against DDTs, but that didn't look nearly as impressive as I was sort of hoping it would be. But then again, that was with no ability, so who knows. This is going really well though. Like I said, I did have high hopes for Max. I definitely thought Max would do a good job. Next UMG plus DDT, so let's use the ability. Make sure we get that extra damage. Because I feel like as long as we use our abilities right, we should be able to do this. But there's also the fortified VFBs on top, or I guess underneath, which is not going to make this any easier than it would have been otherwise. Still alive though, ability's still going. Let's use plasma because this guy's getting close to the exit. By the way, we're getting so lucky that all of the balloons we're struggling with are going that way, or coming in like this way towards these guys, as opposed to going to the right. Because if they went to the right, we would be in so much trouble. 72, I'm pretty sure we're dead now though, because, well, we do have the support, but there are 2 ZMGs here. 2 ZMGs is a lot, except for the fact that we just killed one of those super quickly, but we're gonna die to the next one, right? Except this one's going this way, so we didn't die. 73. Got the fortified DETs. I'm continuing this because I feel like we have a chance of beating that. But I'm not so certain. I prefer to not have to once again use my continues over and over again as a means to get my abilities back. But I definitely might. Really? No DETs damage, nothing special here. Okay, I feel like we're gonna be good with the abilities last continue used. I believe I've spent 6k so far, if I'm correct on this, so please understand. I spent a lot of monkey money on this, so, you know, maybe consider giving the video a like to, you know, cause me to not run out of monkey money, because running out of monkey money would not be preferred, at least not in my opinion. Okay, come on, DETs, you can do it, Max, you can do it. Max, DETs, one more to go, you can do it, right? Yeah. Except now we have the 2 ZMGs again. Man, this is a tough round. If there's, I've said this a number of times, I know, but if there's a round to die to, I think it's this round. Or not. Maybe. I think we can do this. Yeah, I think we can do this, because this is very similar to what we had last time. And, you know, fun fact, we actually did it last time. We won. So let's try this again. The only issue is that once our abilities run out, we sort of lose our big serious advantage here. Which happened. 8 ceramics. We were 8 ceramics off. I'm not actually redoing that, because I think that was about as good as we can do. 73 though, this is a new record. This is really good. You did a really good job, Max. I expected this much of you, to be honest, but you did a really good job no matter what. Thank you all for watching, guys. Please consider giving the video a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe and join the Purple Elephant Squad. It makes my day. It's really nice, and I really do appreciate it. Let me know who you want to see Ultra Buff next. I'm happy to take your suggestions. Just have an awesome day. Bye!